where truth is the ultimate power and opinions scream the loudest. It's time to wade through the noise.
Hunger no get tribe. Hunger no get religion.
And scan the human.
Hello Nigeria, thank God it's Friday. It's another exciting episode of the Issues on Voice of the People television, where we bring you the most important and pressing issues shaping our nation today. I am your host, Jerry Apeliohai. Today marks a day of significant development in Nigeria's political and industrial landscape. Three major stories have unfolded, shaping the country's future. Dele Momodu, a chieftain of the African Democratic Congress ADC, accuses the ruling All Progressive Congress APC of attempting to undermine opposition parties ahead of the 2027 general elections. The Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, NUPENG, accuses Dangote Petroleum Refinery of sponsoring division among tanker drivers and undermining workers' rights to unionization. The Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau, NSIB, releases a preliminary report on an Air Peace aircraft incident revealing pilot tested positive for alcohol and hard drugs. All right, stay tuned. After this short break, we'll dig deeper into this topic some more. Don't go away. Welcome back. Let's dive straight into today's discussion. On the topic, on the agenda today, Dele Momodu, a chieftain of the All African Democratic Congress, I beg your pardon, has accused the ruling All Progressive Congress APC of being jittery ahead of the 2027 general elections. He claims the APC is working to undermine the opposition, particularly the ADC, by sowing discord within opposition parties. Momodu believes the APC wants a sole candidate, President Bola Tinubu, to run unopposed in 2027. Momodu's comments come after the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, recognized the ADC National Working Committee led by former Senate President, David Mark, and ex-Osun State Governor Ralph Aregbesola. This move has sparked debate among politicians, with some ADC members threatening to go to court over the matter. Momodu isn't surprised, noting that the ADC conveners anticipated government agents would try to thwart their efforts. Momodu praised the ADC leaders for their strategic planning, saying they have outsmarted President Tinubu's camp. He also appealed to the judiciary to remain impartial and not fall prey to coercion, emphasizing the importance of legacy. All right, today I'm delighted to be joined by two esteemed guests here in the studio. We have Dr. Peter Anosike. Dr. Anosike is a philosopher, development economist, and best-selling author. He is also an erudite commentator on economy, finance, politics, and power. Great to have you join us.
Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure. And joining us virtually today is Emperor Jackson Ojo, a public affairs analyst. It's great to have you join us on the issues.
Emperor Jackson Ojo.
Oh, okay. Okay, noted.
Emperor Jackson Ojo.
Noted.
Thank you for having me. And my friend, Dr.
All right, Dr. Anosike is doffing his hat and, of course, saluting you there. Well, let's start off with you. Emperor Jackson, Dele Momodu has just made reference to the fact that Bola Ahmed Tinubu's All Progressive Congress want to fly an unopposed candidate ahead of the 2027 election. What do you make of his submission?
I think what Dele Momodu just submitted, I think that is what is in the heart and mind of Nigerians. even non-politicians, even children, they have discovered that what these people are doing, just because of lack of good performance in the administration of this government. They know they are not performed. They know they are not convinced Nigerians enough. Because the best and highest strategy of any government in power and the tactics is good performance in office. If you are in office and you perform creditably well, honestly, you have secured 80% of the vote. But when you know that you have performed very woefully, when you know that across the country, it is only the chieftain of your political party alone that are enjoying. It is only the people that are good leaders alone that are enjoying. And you know that the populace are wallowing in abject poverty. You will be afraid. You see, APC, they enter into the PDP, they scatter PDP, they enter into the Labour Party, they scatter Labour Party, they enter into the NNPP, they scatter NNPP. Immediately, the former governor of Kaduna State moved to SDP. Before 2 months, you discover that some other.
All right. Okay. We somehow lost connection with Emperor Jackson Lekon Ujo, corrected there. But let's go to Dr. Anosike. Dele Momodu said that the APC is already Jittery. He acknowledged the fact that they knew that agents were going to be used to try to oppose the opposition. All right, we understand that Emperor Jackson is back. Emperor Jackson, are you back with us?
Yes, I'm back with you.
All right. Round up your round up your submission, please.
Okay, so immediately they discovered that the former governor of Kaduna State announced his recampment to SDP. Before 2-3 weeks, SDP, that has never faced any challenges before, began to receive the fight quarrel from inside. They suspended the national chairman here and there, but these people didn't know that they were just playing a very serious game on them. At the end of the day, when they talk of ADA, before you know what is happening, they are facing some challenges from INEC before they eventually move to ADC. And now, they say attack them in ADC, but they have succeeded now. Let anybody go to court. I'm not a member of any political party today, but I want opposition. And I want opposition that will stand their feet to make sure they unseat this government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu that promise hope. But what we are seeing now is hopelessness. That is it.
Okay, let me go to Dr. Anosike. Dele Momodu say the APC is Jittery. Is the APC really Jittery? Taking a look at the way the ADC has formed and the way they are going, should the APC be worried ahead of the 2027 elections?
I have said it before, and I will say it again, and I'll keep on saying it. 2027 is not in the hands of APC. It is not in the hands of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It is the opposition that will determine who will stay in Aso Rock in 2027. It is not Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It is not APC. It is how the opposition manage their unity that will determine whether Ahmed Tinubu will win or not. So it is ADC, it is the opposition that will determine Tinubu's fate and not the other way around.
Okay.
If the opposition decides to score an own goal, that's by working against themselves, understand that Tinubu will win. But once they put the interest of the country first, then their own last, they will win. Understand? But what they are doing, that's what Dele Momodu is saying, should not be a surprise. It shouldn't be a surprise to him. For me, I expected it. Understand? This is a contest, and in a contest, you don't fold your hand and watch your opponent get stronger. You cannot be another Jonathan that will fold hand and watch his enemies running around against him and or defeat him. I'm happy that they used David Mark as the national acting national chairman, because in the army, in the junior rank, you are taught obedience. Understand? Yeah. But as a senior officer, you are taught deception. Understand me? As a senior army officer, what you are taught is deception, because deception is a strong act of war. And that is what they have been using against them. You remember when they wanted to meet, Nyesom Wike went and buy or the hotel that they are that to use, without knowing that they already made the other options. So that is deception. That is a strategy in the army. So for me, it is the opposition that will determine whether Tinubu will be there in 2027. Already, Tinubu has failed. He's 2 years in office. If I'm to score him, I will not score him up to 10%. And the hunger, the suffering that he caused has mobilized Nigerians. Understand? So all that the ADC need to do, all that the opposition need to do is to work together, unite and present an acceptable candidate, a popular candidate that all Nigerians should vote for. But if they fail to do that, then Tinubu will be there in 2027. But there's no way APC will watch or will fold their hands and watch ADC get stronger.
Definitely.
Understand? They will not do that. So ADC should know already that this thing will happen, because all these people are tested politicians. They have betrayed, and they too have been betrayed. So nobody in ADC today is a greenhorn.
None of them is innocent.
None of them is a greenhorn.
They the other side of the politics.
Sure. They were part of the Jonathan betrayal in 2015. And before then, they have been betraying and also being betrayed. So what APC is doing shouldn't be a surprise to them. They should be expecting it, but having ways of overcoming them. But as of Tinubu winning in 2027, it's not in his hand. It is in the hand of the opposition, because Nigerians are ready to vote out Tinubu. So it depends on how the opposition coordinates themselves.
With the way the presidency and of course the ruling party has positioned themselves, and with allegations of being involved on how PDP has resulted to looking like a party who is no longer a strong opposition.
It's not an allegation, it is a fact.
It's a fact with Wike still
with Julius Abure, with Nyesom Wike,
and Labour Party and so on.
APC is behind what is happening to SDP, to NNPP, to PDP, and to Labour Party. And
what stopped them from doing the same with the ADC? What's different about the ADC that will stop them from doing what they did to the Labour Party and PDP?
No, they will try to do, and ADC should also expect it. Mind you, these people are partners in everything negative. Understand?
Okay.
They are partners because those of them in PDP now, El-Rufai, Atiku Abubakar was among those that betrayed Jonathan in 2015.
Okay.
Understand? So El-Rufai know what they know. Mandami know what they know. So it's not going to be very easy for them. And David Mark is no more somebody you will bribe with money. He had been a general in this country. He has been a minister. He has been a senator. So it's not somebody that you will bribe with money. But the attack on ADC members from Kaduna to Kebbi, from Kebbi to Lagos here and to Ondo is a sign of desperation. It's a sign of being jittery. So APC is jittery of the opposition.
Do you think those tactics are going to work with the harassment of the ADC and their members?
Well, for me, it will not work. I said it will not work if the parties in opposition do their homework very well. It will not work if the parties in opposition do their work very, very, very well. But as far as I'm concerned, Tinubu has lost 2027.
Let me go over to Emperor Jackson Lekon Ojo. Taking a look at the situation right now, talking about the talk about a one-party system being put forward by the APC. With the way ADC is going about their activities, do you see them as the party that will stop any move of such ever happening and really challenging the APC tooth for tooth head on at the 2027 polls?
See, APC is tilting towards one party state. That does not mean that APC will tell INEC to deregister all the existing political parties. No. But they are trying to victimize, they are trying to suffocate the existing political party, particularly those relevant ones, so that at the end of the day, they will suffocate so that they will lose their members. So at the end of the day, maybe there will be crisis, internal crisis, to explain something we experienced in Rivers State some time ago, that all the structure of the APC do not have candidates, that to explain the same thing they expressed in Zamfara State, where the structures in Zamfara State do not have candidates. I think that is where the people are tilting to, and it will not work out. That is it. By victimizing some part of PDP, ADC in some part of Nigeria, they are just working to get more sympathy for the party. Nigerians have already adopted ADC, and there is nothing anybody can do about that.
All right, Nigerians have adopted the ADC, and nothing anybody can do about that. Well, let's talk about the fact that they say that there are already dissenting voices within the ADC, and they're already saying, he's already saying that these are agents of the ruling party. Is there not going to be some kind of setup within the party to make sure that they fish out these bad eggs and push them out as they prepare to challenge the ruling party in 2027?
Let me tell you one thing. I'm very happy with the submission of my daddy there, the doctor. You know somebody like David Mark to be the African National Chairman of this party. David Mark was a military governor of Niger State. David Mark was Minister of Communication in this country under the military. David Mark, even with the rank of major, he was the chairman of the abandoned properties. David Mark later became a general. David Mark, you understand, became a senator. He rose to become the Senate president. And between 1999 and now, there is no Senate president that has done better than David Mark. So he is an intelligent person. And Ralph Aregbesola in Lagos, he was commissioner for work and infrastructure for 8 years. He became governor of Osun State for 8 years. He became minister. You understand? So when you look at this crop of persons, Obi, Atiku, these are intelligent men, and they have played this game together for a very long time. There is no new strategy that Bola Tinubu has today that these people do not have and they cannot dislodge. There is no somebody like El-Rufai. There is no strategy today that he has said it before. He said, we know how we made him to win the election. He said we knew what we did for him to be announced. The same thing we are going to do now. And those of them that play that role, Who is the person that play a role today? Is then the APC that is still in APC. Honestly, what I'm afraid as a security expert to do, I'm afraid of those people that understand my footsteps, those people that understand that can sign my signature. I am afraid I don't want to offend them. I don't want to play soccer opposite them because they know all your tactics. Before you stand, they know how you are going to kick the ball. Definitely, APC will be dealt with. Let us get there. Particularly with the kind of softening. Now, as we are not doing this thing, now, we've not gotten light in my environment for some time, and I'm paying. The electricity they get to us now is even low current, and they brought it by Monday in order for them to build bill. Do they not have regulators? This is bad governance, and Nigerians are tired. This is alliance. The alliance we are talking, the coalition we are talking about, is the coalition of those politicians and the landowners, the masses. Is the coalition. We are going to, on stage, we are going to chase these people away.
All right. Emperor Johnson there, almost talking like a comrade. Dr.
With the ballot.
Okay, we're still with you, Emperor Jackson.
Okay. So whatever they want to do, let them go ahead and do it. Whatever their plans and strategies, let them go ahead and do it. But Nigerians are tired of them. Nigerians are tired of deceptocracy. Nigerians are tired of promising and failing. Nigerians are tired of change from bad to worse, from worse to worse. Nigerians are tired of poverty. Nigerians are tired of tactical withdrawal of resources from people pretending to be collecting tax and not that. Nigerians are tired, they are tired of, we can't fly again. It is not affordable. You can't travel by road. It is not secure. Yes. The only one that is, we believe that should be secure and cheap is the train. Is it secure? If not God, the numbers of life would have been lost in Kaduna. So what are we talking about? Private educational institutions are not affordable. The ones that are affordable, they are in comatose. What are we talking about? Tell me which one. The Nigerians are engaged today.
Emperor Jackson,
Nigerians are engaged poverty today.
Why the president in France he has said that they should reduce the prices of food with immediate effect? I don't know. Are you still buying? Has the price of rice and beans reduced in your environment? Because I know he has given the order to the agri minister and all other stakeholders that they should bring the prices of food down with immediate effect.
We have Ministry of Agriculture. Tell me one farm. Is it livestock farm? Is it crop farm that belongs to the federal government or the Federal Republic of Nigeria under the Ministry of Agriculture? Mr. President, he said they should reduce the cost of food items from his farm, from federal government farm. Where is it talking? He's just there to tell lies. That is it. Do they have farm? Do they have a particular supermarket that they store food products? No. The people that are doing the farm, that are making things to cheap, can they enter their farm again? No. Life is becoming too unbearable for Nigeria.
All right, let me go to Dr. Anosike. Taking a look at the fact, I am of the school of thought that democracy is supposed to be a game of fair play, where it's government for the people, by the people, and for the people. But in the sense that you're cancelling every situation where there's fair play, at what end do the APC tend to achieve when they are the only one who is the talking about the author and finisher of the fate of Nigerians, whether they like them in power or not? People are not giving the fair choice to make ahead of the 2027 polls? Because when this continue to become a situation when they know that even when they go to court, because Dele Momodu made mention of the fact that they will be meeting in court, but how long will they have to go to court to settle matters that is obviously the way it's supposed to be?
Well, let me start with the issue of reduce
Prices of food.
For me, when I read that statement, I was shocked. So you just be in Paris and say reduce price of foodstuff in your own farm or in my own farm. Am I reducing in your own farm, or if Tinubu has a farm, then the Minister of Agriculture can reduce or the price of products coming out of there, not from my own farm, because he contributed nothing to the work in my own farm. So nobody can use because of Tinubu says something and go and send a below cost price. It doesn't make sense. So this telling us that these people don't think through what they say. They'll just stay somewhere and begin that to make unnecessary pontifications. Reduce price of foodstuffs. So because of Tinubu said that, a farmer who a tuber of yam, who used more than 500 naira to cultivate a tuber of yam, will now send it at 300 naira because Tinubu says so. Because Tinubu gave him fertilizer or weeded the farm for him. So this kind of deception that we see, and they thought that Nigerians are stupid. So for me, I'm not even caring whether there's a natural reform or not. All I want, let Nigerians come out to get en masse and vote. Then, if they vote, Nepal is a case study. Let anybody rig it. What is happening in Nepal will happen in this country. So I'm not even begging anybody in INEC or in National Assembly to do a natural reform. Let there be a big win, understand, between the APC and ADC. Then let that person who is wearing a bulletproof and fireproof rig it and announce a different result. So the arrogance is this: these guys think that because they are controlling INEC, they are controlling courts, that they can do anything and get away with it. There's a limit to what a human being can endure. The youth in Nepal have been enduring since until they say enough is enough. Because the government was reckless, corruption everywhere. So even what their leader is doing, Tinubu is doing far worse, and Nigerians have been enduring. But there's no way it will continue. So I'm begging Nigerians to go and get their PVCs on the election day, go out and vote. Then let them rig it and stay here and begin to rule. Let us see.
All right, let's go back to the next conversation, which is rather interesting as it regards the economy, where the Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, NIPENG, has accused the Dangote Petroleum Refinery of sponsoring division among tanker drivers and undermining workers' rights to unionization. NIPENG claimed that despite signing a memorandum of understanding, Dangote Refinery instructed drivers to remove NIPENG stickers from their trucks and replace them with those of a newly formed association allegedly created by the management. Dangote Refinery has denied the allegations, stating that union membership is voluntary and not compulsory as part of the Nigerian Constitution and International Labour Organization conventions. The company emphasized that it does not interfere with or restrict employees' right to freely join legally recognized unions and maintains a cordial relationship with all recognized trade unions, including NUPENG. The refinery highlighted its support for workers' welfare, safety, and career progression, noting that drivers under its new compressed natural gas truck scheme receive packages 3 times above the national minimum wage, alongside other benefits. The company also disputes concerns of monopoly, describing them as recycled falsehoods and emphasizing its commitment to investing in Nigerians' future. Let me go back to you, Emperor Jackson. Taking a look at the fight between NUPENG and the Dangote refinery. How long is this going to continue, and how damaging will it be if eventually it's not settled amicably? Because there will still be the accusation of Dangote refinery wanting to monopolize the sector. NUPENG as a union will surely want to make sure that they are well protected. And at the end of the day, the masses should benefit in terms of having the products available and, of course, making it even cheaper than what we're already getting.
See, to me, I see these people they call NUPENG. I see them like a republic under a republic. They are so powerful, they are arrogated more power, more superiority, more importance to themselves. And that is exactly what we are happy to do. If they drive wrong on the highway, if police stop them to question them, the second day they are going to go on strike. They believe that whatever they do, they are above the law. Nobody will challenge them. Whereas they have regulators. What are their regulators doing? So Dangote is coming to break the monopoly of the NUPENG, and they are not comfortable. Let me say this. We have Nigeria Union of Teachers. Do they force the private primary and secondary school teachers to join NUT? No. We have the ASU. Do they force the professors, the lecturers in the private universities to come and join them? No. Dangote is as private primary school. Is as private as private universities. So there is no existing group or union that has the power to coerce them, to force them to join their union. It is lawlessness. You understand? That is it. Now, why? Dangote has imported about 4,000 trucks, CNG trucks. That if that don't need 10,000 liters in Port Harcourt, they will load it and sell it to Jackson Lake. If Lawal needs 1 million liters in Medjugorje, they will load it and sell it to him. And because this thing will be very, very easy, will be more cheaper for Nigerians. And what do they call them? NUPENG are not comfortable. And that is why they are saying these people must go on strike so that they will be able to lure them into frustrating Dangote refineries, into frustrating seamless service that Dangote refinery wants to render to Nigerians. That is the very thing. And I want to call the government to warn these people in NUPENG, or even if care is not taken, instead of them to put Nigeria into trouble, the federal government will outlaw them. Simple as ABC. Because if the foreign investors, if they are seeing the kind of trouble that Dangote is facing in his own country, why do you think somebody, a foreigner, will come to Nigeria to come and invest? We must be very careful. That is it. NUPENG are not above the law. After all, see them NUPENG, or what do they call them, Pengasa? When Port Harcourt refinery claimed they were producing. And what the refinery claimed they were producing. Pengassan came, Lupen came, that yes, they can confirm to Nigerians that truly they are producing. Did they produce? They are part of the deceptive system. So to me, since that time, I have lost confidence in this, what they call Pengassan. I have lost confidence in Lupen. When they came to Port Harcourt and Warri Refinery and they confirmed, that made Mr. President to congratulate the NNPC, Warri Refineries and by Port Harcourt Refinery. He congratulated them because nobody believed that Pengassan and Lupen can be so dubious to accept, to tell Nigerians, they misled Mr. President. Since that time, I think Mr. President will even send a bill to the National Assembly for them to outlaw these people. They are not important to anybody. We have so many industries in Nigeria, privately owned. Do they have unions? Are they not operating? Did MTN have unions? Did, what do they call it? Glo have unions? So many other industries in Nigeria. Does your station have unions? Does Arise Television have unions? Does TBC have unions? Are you not performing? So, unions in all these sectors, I think there is wasting of time, just allocated some unnecessary power to some individuals that are not trustworthy.
All right, individuals that are not trustworthy. He's pointing the fingers at Nupeng after endorsing the Port Harcourt and the Warri Refinery, before the president also endorsed it. Where is that those refineries were actually working? Should we be having a battle between Nupeng and Dangote Refinery as we speak? And unfortunately, nobody in the presidency is giving us updates with what is happening in the refinery. How many liters are they refining per day anymore? Nobody is saying anything. It seems like they went away with all the deception and nobody's asking questions.
With due respect, I want to say that my friend Emperor Jackson spoke like an outsider. Understand me? He spoke like an outsider, somebody who doesn't know what is happening in the industry. He said does TVC, does AIT have unions? They are members of the NUG. Understand? Banks belong to Nubife, National Union of Bank and Insurance Employees, and so on and so forth. Understand? So, what is happening in Dangote is corruption of Adams Oshomole. Understand me? What is happening with Dangote is a bad precedent that Adams Oshomole said. I was a labor editor for 7 years with the Sun newspaper. So, and all the 7 years that I was there when Adams Oshomole was NLC president, we never picketed Dangote, because Adams Oshomole was collecting money from Dangote.
So you say Dangote?
So there's no reason why Dangote workers shouldn't be in union, because that's Nigeria labor law says it. ILO also says it. Understand me? So it is wait. It is a bad precedent that Adams Oshomole said. Understand? When I was there, we picketed banks. An instance, when it was First Bank that first of all said that a husband and their wife should not marry and still be working in the bank. It was First Bank that started it, and we went and picketed them. We were picketing every other anybody who is a labor editor should confirm what I'm saying. We were picketing every other industry, every other company because of not being in the union, except from Dangote.
Okay, you're giving privileges.
Because Adams Oshomole was collecting money from him. But now, somebody who doesn't, it's just like a king who does not know Joseph. Understand?
Yeah.
Because one of the people now has said, no, the right thing must be done. Talking of monopoly, Dangote is already exercising monopoly in the downstream sector. Who is competing with him? Nobody is competing with him. Understand? Port Harcourt and the Warri, assuming that they are functioning, will give you 220,000 barrels. And Dangote has 650. Even if Bua starts tomorrow, Bua is 450. And there's no way 450, somebody with 450,000 can compete with somebody with 650. Because he can just reduce price and run you out of business.
Okay.
Understand? And one Dangote is doing, because he has a stronger purchasing power. Understand? And he always reduces prices and make his money on volumes. That's how he is running this monopoly he is running. So there's no way. Dangote has over 50,000 workers. There's no reason why they will not be in a union.
Okay.
There's no reason why they will not be. All the banks in Nigeria are privately owned. They are in unions.
Is it true when they say that the workers are well taken care of, they're well paid, and it's a voluntary situation? You either want to join or you don't join.
So the workers are
well taken care
so
of.
They will not do the right thing. Is that?
That's what Dangote is making us understand. But is it the real truth?
He can tell that to Jittery, I'm in the system. They can tell that to those who don't know.
Okay.
They can tell that to those who don't know. But with the number of his workers, he's supposed to be in the union. They're supposed to have union in Dangote business. Cement has no union. Understand? Cement has no union. The what you call dancer. That's the beverages has none. Then this refinery has none. It is anti-labor law. Even if he's paying his workers 10 billion naira every month, it doesn't make sense. The right thing must be done. So Nupeng is on the right course.
So who will make Dangote to bend? Because it looks like he's more or less an individual who can do whatever he likes and get away with it.
So he's above this law.
Because he has been getting away with it, according to you, since the days
I say it's corruption of Adams Oshiomhole.
Okay. Since the
It
days
is corruption of Adams Oshiomhole. So, and if you are not in a union, understand this danger, and something happens, nobody will fight for you. So this is the importance of being in a union. An instance, when I was in the Sun newspaper, if I'm wrongly dismissed, NUJ can come and fight for me. But if Sun newspaper journalists are not members of NUJ, you are on your own. So this is the importance of being in union. It's the importance of companies to have unions. So Nupeng is fighting a just cause.
All right, time not really our friend. I would have loved us to have a say on this, where the Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau, NSIB, has released a preliminary report on an Air Peace aircraft incident at Port Harcourt Airport on July 13, 2025. According to the report, the pilot flying the Boeing 737 tested positive for alcohol and hard drugs after the aircraft experienced a runway excursion. The incident occurred when the plane veered off the runway after landing, but fortunately, all 103 passengers and crew members disembarked safely without injuries. The NSIB's investigation revealed that the pilot had consumed alcohol, while a cabin crew member tested positive for THC, a psychoactive compound found in cannabis. The Bureau has issued safety recommendations to the airline, including strengthening crew resource management training and reinforcing internal procedures for crew fitness for for duty monitoring. Well, Emperor Jackson, let's just wrap up with this. What do you think about having pilots being involved in alcohol and also being tested positive for banned drugs?
I think it's very sad. Imagine we go to the motor parks, they preach to the conductors and the drivers that are going to pick 18 passengers. They monitor them to make sure they didn't buy kai or whatever. They didn't keep it with them. They didn't hide it anywhere in the vehicle. They didn't drink. We are doing that for a bus that is going to pick 18 passengers. Imagine that a pilot that is piloting over 130 persons got tested positive of psychoactive. Assuming and during landing is way out the wrong way. Thank God that it happens during landing. Assuming it happens that I did not listen to the communication from the control tower or sleeping. What are we going to be saying? When the thing will land at the end of the day, go and take the black box, go and take whatever you want to get after the incident. Life has gone. So this is very, very fearful. I have a brother in the US. He told me that he will be promised to Nigeria by Suwazee. That he wants to travel by road. That he didn't want to travel by air in Nigeria. Possibly they have gotten some information before now. This is very sad.
Very sad.
How do you expect foreign investors that will come to Nigeria and they know that the road is so safe and the air too will not be safe?
Yeah. Thank you.
And will they be encouraged to come to this place to invest? This is very.
Thank you very much, Emperor Jackson. We have to wrap it up. And definitely, it's a sad occurrence, but it's good that the investigation carried out has found out, and I hope that measures will be taken.
Excuse me, Jerry, I don't believe that report.
Okay.
Until I hear from APs. I'm not a fan of APs.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of Anden Onyema because of what he is doing to the Igbos.
Okay.
Understand? Traveling from Lagos to Abuja, traveling from Lagos to Enugu is almost the same thing. Why should travelers going to the east pay more? Understand? So I'm not a fan of Anden Onyema, but I don't believe that report. I know that since the Oshomonde saga, I said it on this program that they will be trying to be looking into the books of APs to see where they can afford them. You remember, I said it on this program.
Yes, you said it.
So I don't believe this.
Okay.
So they can be doing everything to see how they can close APs. Understand me? So okay. I don't believe this report until I hear from the side of the AP's media team.
Okay. All right.
So, and I don't believe that a pilot will go and take alcohol before driving. So for me, I don't believe it. It could be the manipulation that Nigerian states have been doing against the Igbos right from time.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Anoski, and thank you very much, Emperor Jackson Lekon Ojo, for being a part of the issues. It's a pleasure always having your insights on the program. All right. As the issues continue to unfold, Nigeria's future hangs in the balance. The coming days will determine how these challenges are addressed and what impact they will have on the nation. Stay tuned for further developments. I am Jerry High. This has been the Issues on Voice of the People television, where the future faces forward. Have a great weekend.